All right, what's good, y'all? I am back with another video. We're gonna talk about this. I saw this on. It was trending like all day yesterday on Twitter. I saw it. I looked into it. It's not really a big deal about these Twitch. I guess the income how much. I guess all the big streamers make. But like I said, I probably gonna watch it. I watched the video. It's like I said, it's been trending everywhere. So I even though personally I don't think it's a big
Hello,
deal.
guys and
I'm gonna
gals.
explain
Me,
that.
Mutahara, and Twitch got
We're gonna watch
absolutely
some
goatsy.
ordinary
We're
gamer
talking full finger in
video.
the left, full finger in the right, and the biggest stretch that you have ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, Twitch.tv is one of the biggest live streaming service, if not the biggest live streaming service out there. Now,
True.
early morning from where I'm talking, they actually had a massive data breach. Basically,
I do want to talk about the data breach. So yeah, apparently I guess some hackers hacked into the either I don't think it's Amazon or Twitch. 'Cause I think Amazon owns Twitch, so I'm pretty sure they hacked into Amazon BS crap and found out how much streamers make, which I think is based off subscriptions and ad revenue. 'Cause I don't think they include the sponsors or donations. 'Cause I think donations go through either it depends what you use for donations. Either go through PayPal or Streamlabs. I don't know. It's so confusing. I haven't streamed in forever.
if you were on
Back when I was lit, I wasn't lit on streaming. I didn't take streaming serious back when I was. It was like a couple years ago. It was back in the 2K days, but I didn't really understand it.
good old 4chan where they do a bunch of
I take that back. I didn't understand it, but I was working a lot, and my situation. And like I said, I wasn't really making income off streaming back then, but my situation, I was working a lot, so I wasn't really streaming as much. So I guess that's the reason why I guess I said I was really making money. 'Cause I wasn't streaming consistent. Because like I said, it was more of a hobby thing. I still do it as a hobby, but I'm gonna try to force myself to stream every now and then. Because you got to put in the work and stream in order to be successful.
a little bit of trolling, if you will. All right. I know, cancel me for that terrible accent. But ladies and gentlemen, this post got made. We bring to you today. Oh wait, let me read this in 4chan speak. We bring to you today an extremely poggers leak. It's too long of a post to do that. Twitch is an American video live streaming service that focuses on video game live streaming, including broadcast.
Which is not true, but well, I take that back. The main source is video games, but everybody do other stuff on there. Hell, I used to make beats for a little bit on Twitch because just chatting gets the most viewers. Matter of fact, we gonna look this up after the video.
Of esports
Matter
competitions
of fact, I can do it right
operated
now.
by Twitch Interactive, a subsidiary of Amazon.com Incorporated. I think Amazon is one of
let's
the
mute
richest
this real quick.
companies in the
Boom.
world. Amazon's not only one of the richest companies, but Amazon also has the AWS cloud service, which, given this massive data leak, whew, I'd be thinking twice before I farm out to Amazon. Their community is also a disgusting, toxic cesspool. Sort of, wait,
Why do Jeff Bezos get a coin of the Twitch income?
are
I'm pretty sure
releasing
he
the
does.
source code from almost 6,000 internal Git repositories. So basically, this is the source code within their internal Git repos. So basically, what Twitch is working on and what Twitch has since the beginning of the site's inception is effectively being leaked out. And this is just part one.
I also looked at this. Jeff Bezos paid almost $1 billion for this, and we're giving it away for free, which
So
What?
wait, there's more.
What?
Entirety of Twitch TV with commit history going back to its early beginnings. I've seen some of the source code, and they actually do
confused.
appear to have this part straight up. Like they actually do have.
Oh my God,
like,
this damn
calls
face,
to,
I just
like,
noticed
in
it.
TV, and I think even beyond the Paleolithic era. So like. Some of these leaks seem real. I'll get to all that in a bit. Mobile, desktop, and video game console Twitch clients. Various proprietary SDKs and internal AWS services used by Twitch. Every other property that Twitch owns, including IGDB and CurseForge, which I think CurseForge was actually sold, if I'm not mistaken, like a couple months ago to another service. An unreleased Steam competitor from Amazon Game Studios. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, can't wait to install another fucking launcher.
I heard
on
about
my-
that. I guess Amazon trying to make something to come back Steam, like how Epic got their game store, which it's not bad. It's just I don't know. It's buy games. As long as they don't force you, like it's just another gaming store, I guess you could say. My whole issue about these online gaming stores, they gotta have a refund method or some type of refund thing. Like Steam got some good, you got an alright refund thing. I think you can't play more than like a certain amount of hours of the game, or you can take it back off within 24 hours. I forgot, but yeah,
System. God damn. First try releasing a functioning game. Twitch SOC internal red teaming tools. No! The security teaming tool. No! And creator payout reports from 2019.
It's so crazy how they be getting hacked too. Like how a company worth multi-billion-dollars easily be getting hacked. I know there could be people that probably lost their job at Twitch, probably got mad and sold off information, or I don't know. It's confusing. I thought they'd be signing NDAs for that type of stuff, especially if you making, especially people that work at Twitch should be making bank, cause Twitch makes bank. Could they take half of the subscription of the people that subscribe to the Twitch streamer?
Until now, find out how much your favorite streamer is really making. Now, I'm going to censor the magnet link. This is an actual torrent link that anybody can download. It's 125 gigabytes of download.
Damn.
I think the best thing I've ever heard is Jeff Bezos paid $970 million for this. We're giving it away for free. Hashtag do better Twitch. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to get the obvious elephant in the room out of my house. Obviously, the biggest news right now are people talking about like Twitch streamer payouts, which like it really boggles my mind. I would assume that most people already knew that the top largest Twitch streamers like Hassan and XQC and all these people, they have publicly viewable sub counts. You know, they say they have 30,000 subscribers. Multiplying that number by like 2.5 as the industry average, because I think Twitch takes half of your sub revenue, will give you a good idea of how much they make monthly just from subs alone. Now, of course, there's also view count, there's also viewers, constant donations, and almost every big streamer and YouTuber has a partnership. Every time G Fuel is shown into one of my videos, this is a partnership, okay? This is like a contractual obligation.
Ads, like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's like watching TV, you watch ads. That's how people make their money.
Plus, I mix it in with my coffee, and if that sounds like a bad idea,
God damn, you gonna...
It actually really isn't. So that's, honestly, these streamers making multiple millions is not a shocking deal. I think somewhere the actual, like, rates were XQC between the months of 2019 and, like, 2021 made, like, $7 million or something. And he wasn't even the largest paid-out creator. I think there were, like, the board game channels above them, like the D&D channels. Multiple millions over the course of years. That's a lot of money, but understand...
Also, you gotta think about it. Twitch is a global thing. Everybody around the world, like Dungeons and Dragons, or whatever that game called. I'm probably thinking Dota. Like that game's very popular, like in Asia and stuff like that. Like it does crazy numbers. So it's kind of hard. I'll probably explain more of this after this video.
XQC is like basically the PewDiePie of Twitch. This is expected. You could probably see the same trend with like your top.
See, don't even think about that. They think about a lot of these, which I think it happens with a lot of Twitch streamers. Like a lot of their viewers came from their YouTube channels, in which they already got successful on there, and see they're already making money off YouTube. Then most of all their viewers coming to Twitch. I think that's how a lot of streamers got, or was already established, because a lot of them already had like a following on YouTube, which I think that's how they negotiate their contracts or something like that. I think like the top 100 or top 50 most viewed streamers or something on Twitch have contracts, so they don't go stream nowhere else, I guess. So they making more money. They making money.
People in social media circles, especially top-rated influencers, make a lot of money. Now, of course, while this isn't shocking to me, I think the real news is the actual code for Twitch TV's service getting a fucking leak. So, again, I don't want to just, like, make this video sort of talk about it, because now you bet that somebody in my position who makes virus investigations, who makes computer security content, definitely wanted to look well into this leak. So here I've got a directory structure of what the leak is. So here's Twitch Leaks Part 1, where as soon as you go inside here, you've got an entire folder for Twitch payouts. Now, in the Twitch payout folder, they've got various tax withholding rates, which I want to get to in a bit, because this is quite important, and it actually kind of freaks me out from a privacy standpoint. You've got all revenues, where this is where they get the 2019, 2020, 2021, and basically you analyze this, cross-reference the amounts with the user ID in the actual tables, and you can come up with what streamers are making what kind of cash. Now, of course, if you look at the rest of these actual posts, these are various Git repo like backups from multiple sections. So you've got areas like business view counts, CE analytics, chat, the chat client, the chat service of Twitch is source code, live.zip, identity.zip, release.zip. I think there's a privacy.zip somewhere here. And yes, there is. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, opening some of it, I actually was able to look at like what their Docker container like access keys were, and some of them are just straight up memes.
It's like I said, it's pocket watching, but like I said, like streamers, especially a lot of the big streamers, they have a sub count in a video, so you could already do your own map of how much money they be making. It's like if you have a fan base that supports, like I said, I'm gonna say this after the video too. Now I can say it now. Like people will support you. I hate saying fans because, like I said, fans, that's like some, I don't know, Twitch is technically famous people now when you be thinking about it. But have people that support you because, like I said, influence. You influence people in a positive way, like a lot of kids in a good way, especially the whole gaming spirit. I like to say gaming spirit of things. So let's be real, it wasn't really that many ways to make money off gaming until YouTube and Twitch came along, which that's a good thing. A, open more doors and job opportunities, and B, I personally prefer that way. Like it opened, like I said, opened doors. Like I know a lot of people, like back then when I was younger, a lot of people like to, well, they still do it now, tend to move to LA or the big Hollywood type of areas that I guess where all the famous people go to make money or something like that. Because if you're staying like in the Midwest, like I do, depends where in the Midwest, but there's not that many opportunities. But I guess that's the age of the internet, and the whole open more doors for that. Besides letting people pick and choose who become famous or get rich out the blue.
At this point,
I don't know. Hard work pays off, I guess I meant to say.
I really tried to understand if the source code was legitimate.
Hope I get what I was trying to say.
Now, this is 4chan we're talking about, okay? 4chan doesn't, like, fuck around with the trolling game. If they want to troll you, they will try to troll you. So I really had to understand. I looked through all the source code, and initially in my first viewing, I thought maybe, just maybe, this is like a deep op where they just straight up faked source code. Now, they didn't really seem to fake source code or anything, and the reason for that is a lot of the source code points to web pages that are accessible, not by anybody that doesn't have like a security key for it. So some of the actual pages that a lot of the source code references to go all the way back to like the AWS and whatnot. So if this was fake, it's a very, very good fake, but I have a reason to believe that the source code that was leaked is actually full-on legitimate. But don't take my word for it, ladies and gentlemen. How about you take good old Twitch's word for it? Because Twitch went out of the way and said, we can confirm a breach has taken place. Our teams are working with urgency to understand the extent
Which is one
of
thing.
this.
Twitch be doing a bad job when it comes to stuff like this. I remember the whole hate raid thing was going on, and Twitch be dragging their feet to get that type of stuff situated, because basically the hate raid was definitely coming at like the black content creators, well, black LGBT community and other races. Like they was just going crazy with the hate raids, and they was dragging their feet till they actually got their shit together to get that part situated. But this is definitely something big though, because they pretty much hacked into their whole system and shit.
We will update the community as
hopefully
soon
that means
as
they'll
additional information
hire
is
more
available.
staff or something.
Thank you for bearing with us. I don't think you had a I don't think it's a little bit of a leak. I think you had a full goatee. Now, to tie all back into it, we said that this was part 1, all right? Like, the people who leaked this claim this is part 1, so part 2 is clearly on the way. The scary thing about part 1 is that usually with things like this, if this is proven legitimate, part 2 is by definition also pretty legitimate as well. So, since this contains streamer earnings, various bits of source code, apparently the other scary thing was the encrypted password side of stuff. Now, if you don't know about passwords,
yeah, I forgot about that.
the encrypted passwords is a good sign because it means that they're actually salted passwords, not white text passwords, plain text passwords. Basically, a plain text password is the actual password stored in some text file that anybody can dig up and read. An encrypted password is basically salted with its own scheme, so you do have to decrypt a password. Now, again, if you're not a popular person, somebody who's like gunning for you, if you're not in the limelight, okay, you may not have to
say you're a person who have no clout. Shit, I got no clout on Twitch. Right there, I'm trying to start streaming on Twitch now. That's what I said. personally, like I said, I don't have no clout on Twitch, so I'm pretty sure it shouldn't affect me.
Worry about that as much. This is primarily for like a
The
larger
big,
streamer
yeah.
who may happen to like share their passwords across various services. So cracking
About that, stop putting your. I don't understand people that put the same password all throughout their whole accounts. That makes no sense.
Twitch password could theoretically crack various other services. Now, to understand, if you have a password on Twitch, changing it is almost a guarantee. Go right now, go to twitch.tv, change your password. Honestly, either invest in a password manager or learn to create really, really rememberable passwords and keep them in your head, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, that's the best advice I can give you. Stop watching, go and change your password ASAP. And if you are using the same password across Twitch and various services, don't feel guilty. All of us have done it. Go to those sites and start changing your password ASAP. Simple as that. What I'm freaked out about is if they've got access on this level, I'm honestly wondering if they may have access regarding billing information and whatnot. So recently with Amazon, I had to actually give them updated tax information. I'm not a Twitch streamer primarily, but occasionally I'll get a payout, and sometimes in order to maintain
It's
my
all
Twitch
taxable.
account and its status, I have to give Amazon like updated tax information. So I am providing addresses and my own personal information. So I have
hope
to
that's
assume,
gonna be
since that's
crazy.
Amazon's department,
that gonna force like a lot. Like if they leak that shit, they're gonna force people to move. So let's be real. Like I said, I personally don't look up to like YouTubers or Twitch streamers. You shouldn't look at them like celebrities. But like I said, you understand. But you understand it's kids, and kids are they influence. They look up to these type of people. So yeah, that's like those stories. I heard a lot of. I keep pausing the video at wrong. Let's unpause that.
hope
Okay, that's good. I just looked at my head right there. I just looked over there. I said, "Oh shit." But for real though, yeah, people are weird. I'm gonna say that. Everybody, people are weird. Like I said, because there's like I said, there's videos like in the past where fans and the parents, I blame parents too, that be going to like the influencer house for no reason. Like I don't know, A, that shit's kind of scary in a way, and B, I think parenting is kind of bad with a lot of people. Like why do you send your kid to the person's house just to get a picture or sign an autograph? 'Cause they really want to meet you, and they found out where you live. That's another thing. Like, I'm pretty sure they got the addresses. A lot of these big content creators, also these hackers. But yeah, I don't know, man. That shit's just crazy. Let's hope not. But like I said, they said they got it. They might end up eventually leaking it.
fully that's being secured differently than Twitch, but at the same time, given what happened to like the biggest Amazon subsidiary, I have no faith in Amazon service any longer. So to be real with you, I'm very worried if this has actual like addresses, because it's not addresses for just the streamers, it's literally addresses for potentially anybody who's involved with the billing cycle over on Twitch. And that's the freaky aspect of it. If more private information than what we just have is already leaked. Now that being said though, we have to wait and see when part 2 drops for this leak, because it's 4chan. Eventually it's going to be. This is like already hot news. And the reality is Twitch is going to have to tell us if that information got breached. I'm sorry to say, if they're doing their investigation, I want to hear this in their report. Either our addresses got leaked or they didn't get leaked. Simple as that. To understand, the source code leak itself is a very large issue as well, because anybody can take this code now and sort of implement it across other sites. It's absolutely mind-boggling for any team as large as Twitch to have basically their bread and butter leaked out on the internet in this fashion. But that being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Twitch leaks. I wanted to look at it. There's still a lot to really uncover, and I'm
we ain't gonna
definitely
do all
going to
that.
have more than one video regarding this, especially if more leaks come out. But I'm going to sit down right now after this video and keep plugging away over on this leak. Now, again, I'm not saying that you should spread or share this kind of a leak around. I'm looking into it purely from research purposes. I actually do want to see and investigate if, like, any addresses or personal information got leaked. Because at the end of the day, that's mostly
With social, like especially for the top content creators, for tax purposes, you gotta give your socials, stuff like that. That shit got leaked. That's gonna be an issue. That and your addresses, which that can be kind of scary. Like I said.
what I care about. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.
I don't watch that. But yeah, what I'm wanting to say is it a big deal that Twitch got leaked, and why is people getting mad? A person, I don't hear that. I think it's just people that really get mad are haters. Then again, I understand it. Like people don't want, I guess, their favorite streamer to know, realize how much money they making, even though half of them show their sub counts on their streams. But I guess the fact I guess they could relate to the person. I guess you could say it's kind of hard to really engage, or how to say it. I guess I'll bring up music. Since I make beats, I could probably say it. I could probably get a music turn. Cause you know how a rapper, like, before they come up, they be dropping like mixtapes and the fans really enjoy it, but as soon as they like go Hollywood or sign like a record deal, they felt like betrayed because they were supporting them, and because it was, hey, you don't want your favorite artist to be broke, I guess you could say. So you should actually support them for everything they do. And I don't know why people think like that. Like, you should support them when they down, or when they didn't have money. You should support them now. But yeah, another reason I actually want to talk about this. Hey, if you support OnlyFans but have an issue with streamers, you gotta look in the mirror. Cause let's be real, cause like, a lot of Twitch streamers make. Well, I say Twitch streamers, cause yeah, it's like, what's the difference between this and OnlyFans? And people, they support the OnlyFans because it's entertainment. Well, yeah, it's entertainment and it's simps. But I can't say that S word. I think they be blacklisting that word now. But yeah, I don't see no difference. It's like, it's a form of entertainment. Yeah. I had more to say, but like I said, I'm getting tired, and this stuff is kind of, it's not really a big deal. Like, the only thing that's really a big deal about this is like, it's the leaks of the addresses. I'm pretty sure they got the money in account. They got their address and their socials. It been hacked into Amazon BS also. But yeah, like I said, like, I prefer Twitch streamers over OnlyFans because it's entertainment, and a lot of streamers do provide content that help people with life health. That's like stock investment streamers on here that help people make money. Like, you get, I could say you get a bang for your buck. Depends who you subscribe to, because some people does provide helpful information or another form of entertainment. Because like I said, I compare like streaming on Twitch. It's a form of entertainment. Like, it's like watching TV, and I think watching TV is like a big waste of time unless it's like my favorite TV shows. But yeah, like I said, is it a big deal how much these Twitch streamers make? No, because they pull in the viewers. Like, the whole goal is to make money. Like, clout is a form of income now. I'm not saying a form of entertainment, but it is entertainment also. Like, if a big company sees a streamer pulling like 20,000 plus viewers a stream, they gonna throw them some money to promote their product, and that's another way people make their money. Which I don't think they showed that. I wish I think that might be in the part 2 leaks. But like I said, I ain't gonna watch all this. It's not really a big deal. It's just the fact that Twitch need to have better security. All the money they put in it, they plot it in, or they pull it in. Yeah, so only people that takes the L is Twitch, because the security always get hacked, and they site always go down for some reason. They stop being cheap, because they're making money, because they take half a lot of the subscriptions from their content creators, which I think the streamers should go on strike or something. There should be like a union or something. But like I said, that only comes down to because it need to be competition, like YouTube streaming services, and it's hit and miss. Like, personally, if I have a choice, Twitch makes more sense just because it's another source, I guess, of income. I guess because you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. I guess you could say. Right there, cause I said earlier, a lot of these big YouTubers, they joined Twitch, and most of they finally went to Twitch, which it is what it is. But like I said, I'm rambling. this video is too damn long, and I'm tired, and I'm about to go work out, and I'm tired. But yeah, enjoy this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What y'all think about this whole situation? Like I said, it's not a big deal, especially people that support OnlyFans, stuff like that. Hell, and OnlyFans chicks be making way more money and in less amount of time, where Twitch streamers got put in the work to grow their fan base when a chick could post a nude. And I don't know, you take advantage of the simps, I guess you could say, are socially awkward people. But it is what it is. It's life. It's a form of entertainment. It's not a big deal. The only thing that's a big deal is what I was talking about earlier. All right, I'm rambling, so I'm out of here. Also, subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Twitch too, cause I'm trying to get that Twitch back. Also, I'm only be putting like 2 viewers on Twitch.